From the first day we built Pinto, we measured it in our minds against the toughest competitor in the world, ourselves. We decided to invent the basic little economy car all over again. The car that would run and run and run and get lots of miles to the gallon and hardly ever see a repair shop. A car that would cost very little and would feel good on the road. The Ford Pinto was built 40 years after the Ford Model A, but we think it's got the same kind of toughness, dependability, and value, because deep down, it's the same basic idea. And when you get back to basics, you get back to Ford. Pinto, 2-door sedan or 3-door runabout at your Ford dealers.
What up, brah? Ready for that corporate pig picking, Steve? What up, brah? How are you? Yeah, I'm ready for that pig picking. Supposed to be, you know, it's going to be BYOB. I hope you're bringing a lot of beer. Yeah, I'm getting smashed. Yeah, it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. I'm ready to tell you about the clowns, man. Oh, yeah. They're having a kissing booth. Whoa. It's going to be amazing.
Hey, guys. So have y'all done my cost benefit analysis yet?
Oh, that recall for the Pinto?
Yeah.
We were just finishing up on that, actually. Yeah, we finished up on that. We'll show it to you if you like.
Okay.
So, our research staff tells us that to save these burns, it would cost us $11 per vehicle to recall everything. So, you can see our cost-benefit analysis. What it's going to save us is 180 deaths, 180 injuries, and 21,000 burned vehicles. Our unit costs, according to the Highway of Transportation, each death is going to cost us about $200,000. Each injury will cost us about $67,000, and each vehicle is going to cost us about $700. You know, after we multiplied everything out, it's going to cost us, or it's going to benefit us about $49 million to put these rubber bladders in. That's the benefits, though. If you look over here at the cost size, $11 doesn't seem like a lot, but $11 times 11 million cars and 1.5 million trucks. Now we're looking at a cost of about $137 million to put these rubber bladders in. I don't know, that's about 3 times as much as it costs, and we're only going to save about $50 million. Thinking we're not going to do it. No recall. Yeah. What do you think?
I agree.
No recall?
No recall. Just stick with what we got.
Yeah.
Meet the Pinto, just born. Pinto, the new little carefree car from Ford. Priced like a small economy import, but you'd never know to look at it. It's averaged over 25 miles per gallon in simulated city and suburban driving. But it's frisky, with a wider stance than any little import, so you won't be pushed around by the wind. With high-backed bucket seats in front and comfortable room all around. And Pinto...
Yeah. Alright, here's a scenario. There's a Ford Pinto driving in front of us. Say we're going between 25 and 30 miles an hour, as we are. We hit the back end of that car, their gas tank is in the rear. It goes into the rear axle, causing the gas to spill out. Sparks fly, the gas is ignited, everyone inside the car dies a burning death. And that's what happens when a Ford Pinto... Dude, I really like the new Pinto. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
It's pretty banging, man. I was pretty excited about getting it.
But
did you hear about that shit on the news about that car accident where those people died?
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Apparently it's like a flaw or something where if you get rear-ended, you know, there's going to be some kind of explosion or something.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about it. I doubt it's going to happen to me. Plus, I think you got to hit like a certain amount of speed or something from behind.
Yeah, 40 miles an hour. Yeah, no one's going to rear-end us.
It's not going to be a big deal. I'm not worried about it.
No, you shouldn't be. Oh, dude, what's going on with the Pinto?
I don't know. It's like stalling out. It's not running.
Dude, try gear shifting.
Nothing. It's not doing anything.
Might be a blown engine.
We're going to have to get out and check it.
Alright, stop it. We'll check.
Alright.
Oh, there's a car coming. Hey, get out of the... There's a car coming!
Oh, shit!
Oh.
Alright, so this is a 2008 Ford Mustang. The gas tank is up front of the rear axle. Cars before the Ford Pinto, the gas tank was up here. But that cut into trunk space. So for the Ford Pinto, engineers moved the gas tank back here behind the rear axle. The problem with that is, on a rear-end collision, the gas tank is pushed into the rear axle, causing it to kind of combust and gas to go all over the place. When there's a metal-on-metal, sparks fly, the sparks ignite the gas, and then therefore anyone inside the car has the possibility of being ignited and having a painful fire death. Yeah, that's kind of it for why the gas tank's in the back.
What are you doing in my car?
Oh, sorry.
Excuse you.
When I bought my Pinto, I figured it was a good value, but I didn't know how good until my dad started borrowing it.
So I ended up buying my own.
Then I bought one, and I bought one.
And I bought one.
And we bought two.
Join the Pinto family.
This is the famous Pinto emblem that appeared in magazines and newspapers. This is the famous Pinto shape. But what made the Pinto truly infamous was the rear end. And that's where the fuel tank is located. And as you see, it is very close to the rear bumper, and in a rear impact, it gets crushed against the rear axle. The tank gets punctured, ruptured, fuel gets ignited, and there are infernos that have burned up people over the years.
Dozens of people were burnt in Pinto accidents, but the most notorious case was that of Richard Grimshaw versus Ford Motor Company in California.
Richard Grimshaw was a young boy, and he was a passenger in a Pinto that was rear impacted, ironically enough, by another Ford. The car burst into flames, and Richard Grimshaw had his face melted, his body melted, his hands and fingers melted. It was a tragedy beyond belief.
Byron Block set out to get evidence for the trial, examining burnt-out Pintos. But it was a document that he unearthed that was to be the most telling of all. A Ford letter setting out the case for doing nothing about the problem with the gas tank. The document estimated that 180 people would probably burn to death, and another 180 have serious injuries, which would cost the company nearly $50 million in damages. But the cost of fixing the cars, at $11 a time, could come to $137 million.
Therefore, Ford argued, it was cheaper to let them burn. And it was that corporate attitude that convinced the jury to award $125 million in punitive damages as punishment to Ford Motor Company for that attitude of trading off human lives for a few dollars of profit.
The Pinto case was a landmark, exposing the automobile industry's commercial cynicism. The warning sped around the world's car makers. From now on, safety could not be ignored.